culture nerds, I'm so excited to show you what is right here. Now, this is 2 autographs that I bought from an RACC trusted seller. There's quite a bit of them. These people have been graphing themselves for quite some time. They've also had like these amazing freaking like behind the scenes like stuff that you can't even get anymore, that are thousands and thousands of dollars. And like thanks for whoever brought me into the RACC group. Props to them, because like I've been getting some really good finds lately. This was, yes, it was a bit expensive. I believe it was about $200. Now I deal with Ryan. This is, I think, my 3rd time I've dealt with Ryan. He's super nice. What he does is that he gets like a lot of graphs himself. And it's like, could be CDs, it could be objects, anything like that. Like anything between 8x10s to 11x14s to 11x17s to 16x20s and up. So he gets like these like celebrities to sign them, sells them for dirt cheap. Sometimes he has them on sale, so it'd be like 2 for $65 each or whatever. But again, I'm paying US dollars. So when he posted them up, he always sends his buyers, like who bought from him recently, like, hey, can you take a look at it? Is there anything you like? Blah blah blah, right? So he went to the premiere of Fast and Furious, 9, yes, no, 10. He went to the Fast and Furious 10 premiere, and they only had certain celebrities signing. And I have certain Fast characters that I haven't gotten yet. So he got Tyrese Gibson, and I was like, fucking A, let's go, right? So I was waiting to buy something else behind it, because I didn't want to spend like completely, like I think it was like $65 off of like just one. So he had a couple of these dual signed by like Jordana Brewster, who plays Mia Toretto, Tyrese and her, and then they had like some other people, like the Asian guy, I forget his name. So I grabbed it. I think this was the last one, and wait till you see the fucking A-lister that I got behind it, you guys. You're about to be fucking blown away. So here we go. So he shipped it, great, as always. So he taped it, I love that. So this is, I believe, an 11x17 or 11x14. This is Tyrese Gibson's signature. It is, again, since it's a premiere, it's a street graph. So he goes to the premiere, and I've seen like the pictures like live of him signing it, and like he just signed it there. Unfortunately, it sucks because it's blue, but yeah, that's his signature. I've seen oh, and he's got like, he also had a triple. So he had Tyrese, he had Michelle Rodriguez, which is right here. Her graph just goes like that. And then Jordana Brewster. Jordana Brewster is a little bit nicer. So yeah, so these were what they were giving away at the movies. I do have one downstairs. Yeah, I do. But it's really kind of cool. This would be kind of cool as a cast piece. If they all did fucking private signings, like just get them all. I do have Jason Statham's autograph already on a fast piece. I do have Michelle Rodriguez. I do have Vin Diesel. I do now have him. This is the autograph that I got. I would like to get Ludacris's signature. I do have his autograph, and I do have Jordana Brewster's autograph. I didn't really want Ramsey's. But yeah, but I would really want a Paul Walker, but I'm not going to spend like thousands and thousands of dollars. It sucks. When the person dies, unfortunately, the croaking price goes up, and it's disgusting. Like,
they don't auction any off at his private auction that you tend to buy stuff off of?
No, I don't know. They haven't done any game for Paul's anytime soon, and I'm competing with thousands of people. It's okay. One day, if I could ever come across a Paul Walker at a reasonable price, like you're gonna spend like probably close to $3,000 to $4,000. It could go up higher than that. It's nuts. Like, it's cool. But so there's Tyrese Gibson's autograph. Okay, that's like a mini A-lister. Now wait till you see the A-lister behind this one. So I've been after a Jennifer Garner autograph for quite some time. When I talked to Ryan, because he posted 3 Jennifer Garners, I said, hey, by chance do you have an Elektra? And he sent me I think it was 2 different versions of Elektra, and I said, holy shit, sold. So here we go, guys. Ba-bam. Yeah. So I like Jennifer Garner on just Elektra. I did like her in her show Alias. She is a good actress. I did like her in Peppermint. She was fucking badass, not gonna lie. That was really good. She's probably one of the down-to-earth female actresses ever. From what I like, she has like a TikTok. She's got like an Instagram and stuff. Like, she's very like homey life.
She also got a baking. She's doing a lot of baking,
right? And then the whole thing, like, she's doing very, yeah, she's a mom. She's just very well for herself. So, and she's not a complete douche canoe. So yeah, so this is Jennifer Garner's fucking autograph, you guys. Nice. right?
Yeah,
They have this one, and then they have the one with like the sword, but I didn't really like the image or the way she was sitting. But yeah, I really wanted it, so I was so excited. Because Outlaw Hobbies, this, I guess her husband or whatever was selling his personal collection, and I was like really after an Elektra. I saw Jennifer Garner, and I said, how much is it? Like, and they never really got back to me. So the fact that I got my fucking hands on Ryan's, like, hell yo, like. I have no problem helping out a local grapher. Like, props to them guys. Like, for them to hunt down the celebrity, figure out which airport they're going to be at and which premieres, and like try to get the celebrity to sign. Props to them, because it takes like a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Plus, not to mention the amount of finances, like you putting yourself into a hotel, waiting for them, like
that'd be a great job.
It's an amazing job, but like the thing is, like, sometimes celebrities don't want to sign, but the fact that he got I don't know how with the backstory about how he got Jennifer Garner, but I know this for a fact that he went to the premiere of and it's so cool. Like, they stand outside like the little fucking like the what are they called, like the ropes, and they have like the fucking red carpet and everything, and then like the celebrities come through, and then sometimes there's people who interview them, and then like kind of like what they do is like this. So I've seen it. So what they do is they get like a board like this, right? They fold it in half, they tape the thing to the board, and they hand out the Sharpie, and they present it to them like this, and then they just graph as fast as they can. But technically, you can get this authenticated. It would pass authentication, but I really don't need to authenticate it, because anybody who's an RACC trusted seller, they pay big bucks for that, and they've been in the game.
I've seen that happen. I saw them when they were doing Anne Hesh, where she passed away, but they're taking one after another, like just multiple ones they're handing to her. She wanted to go.
Yeah, so like people, props to them, and like people get like it's just so many cool things. Like, it just sucks. Like,
you have this one downstairs, don't you?
No, I have this, like the movie poster taped up to my thing, but I don't have Tyrese Gibson's autograph. I was waiting to get his autograph, and to complete it technically I need Paul Walker and I need Ludacris.
What's Tyrese Gibson else been in?
Oh Jesus, I don't know. I don't really know.
Is that him with the one with the glasses?
No, this one right here.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know what he's been in. I just know him. He's funny as fuck. I know he's really close to Paul. Like, when the whole thing happened with Paul Walker, I know him. He showed up first and to the crash site, and I know a lot of people were filming the thing, and like they let the like celebrities be, but it was just awkward, because like, why would you want to start filming like a celebrity? I know, because people were like, oh shit, like, you know. And then Vin Diesel came, as well as Michelle Rodriguez. So all of them pretty much came when they heard about like him dying, and they visited the crash site, and then they dropped like their like memorial things down, and then like that was it. I don't know if they did any press on it. I don't think so.
How long has he been dead for now?
Oh fuck, I don't even know.
Like 10 years?
Something like that.
Oh, shit.
I think he's been dead since 2013, 2014.
Oh wow.
He's been dead. It's really sad. I really miss that blue-eyed blonde. He's such a nice actor, from what I understand. And he did a lot for charity and stuff. I watched the documentary on him and I cried.
He's got a nice gravesite.
Yeah, they did
I saw that.
And I didn't even know this, you guys. I didn't even know this. I didn't even know that in the movie, in the Fast and the Furious, they put his fucking daughter in it. When Meadow Walker, she's all grown up. She was like very sickly, like kind of like anorexic looking, but like she was the fucking stewardess on the goddamn plane. So what happened was that Jacob right here, which is Dom's brother in the show, in the movie, he said the girl handed him like what is it, alcohol, like mini alcohol bottles, and then she like winked at him and said, there you go, and then she was like covering for them because they were going underneath the plane, and how to fuel the fucking whatever they were driving, dumped alcohol in it, so it worked, right? But like, I didn't know it was fucking Meadow Walker, and then when I saw like the things like scroll up, I was like, wow, and I was like, that's so sweet. I'm like, he would have been proud. But yeah, so because from what I understand is that she used to visit set and stuff like that when he would do the thing, but I don't know, it's just really sad.
She's in her 20s, right?
I don't know how old she is. All I know is I know she's married. I know you told me she was married, and Vin Diesel walked her down the aisle. It's just sad, because like, it's just that one hit me in the feels. Like, I don't really cry for celebrities and stuff, but like when I found Paul Walker died, I bawled buckets. I couldn't believe it. Like, that was really hard on me, because like, you know, the movie was never going to be the same. And then when they did, I think it was Fast 7, and then he only shot like, I think they said 80% of it, and then the rest was CGI. And for the cast to actually come back and to complete the rest of the film, and they were doing it for Paul, and it was a really nice tribute at the end, because when, like, I remember going to the movie, I bawled my fucking eyes out because they were doing like the whole like tribute to him. And then I remember, like, not everybody was crying in the fucking theaters. When I tell you, everybody, fucking grown-ass men were crying because it was fucking really sad.
Did they do any bloopers like they did in the movie? Like funny
no,
things?
they didn't do that. What they did was like show like different clips from like the movie, and they mashed it together, and they said like, "Dude, I almost had you," and then he goes, and then "You never had me," and then like they like had like him smiling, and then like all like the whole familia thing, like it was like really sweet. And then when they drove off with the separate cars, what they did, like they had Paul, props to his brother for finishing the film, because he didn't really have to. So Cody did the rest of it, and they CGI'd him basically, because Cody, the whole family has blue eyes. But yeah, so what they did is CGI'd it. I couldn't tell which part was CGI. I was blown away how they did it, because like I didn't know which parts were real, because when they said that you wouldn't be able to tell, I know most people who are into the film industry could probably pick it out and tell. But yeah, so it was just really sad. But what they did was they put him in his favorite, I think it was the Nissan Skyline. I think they put him in his favorite white car, and they made it like look like he was going to heaven. And then they had like a white shirt on him. And then like when they were branching it off, and Dom was saying his lines, and then like he said thought you could say without saying goodbye, and like that was hard. And then he smiled, and then they were racing, and then they branched off. So he went his one way, and then Dom went his way, and then at the end it went like to like a white screen, and then it said "For Paul." And like it was like really sad. So like I'm not gonna cry. I'm probably getting my period, so but like I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna get off this fucking thing, because like it was really sad. Like that hits still hard in the feels, because like it's never gonna be the same. And then when they did Fast 10, they were showing at the end of Fast 9 that Brian was coming back, right? Because they retired him, right? And then they showed the car roll up. And I was like, holy shit, is Cody going to reprise the role? And are they going to do some more CGI? It would be really kind of cool to see Brian again. And then when I was waiting for Fast 10 to arrive, I didn't see any of that. And then when they were sitting at the table, and then they had the empty spot near Mia, that was really hard, because like, you know, it's never going to be the same ever again. So, and they were showing like the tribute pictures of Brian smiling on the wall and stuff, and it was really hard. Like they did make like, you know, like what are they called? Like they did talk about him quite a bit, and it's just really nice. It's sad. But yeah, so there you go. Leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. Ciao for now.